Hey, good morning, everyone. So, a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about today is there's a 600 million hack on a DeFi network. Cardano smart contracts, which are pumping, coming soon, which is pumping Cardano really hard right now. Coinbase reports earnings, and then we have Hive Blockchain also going to be possibly reporting tomorrow their earnings. So, why don't we get into the sticks really quick here, and then we'll get into the news. Here we go. So we're looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart right now, and we are still seeing the 50-day moving average moving up nicely. Looks like we may do the golden cross either tomorrow, which is Thursday, or Friday, which would be the 13th. It looks like the 200-day has already been moving up as well, so with the 50-day moving up, it looks like we may cross that Thursday, Friday, maybe even Saturday, have a good cross on that. The other thing that I'm seeing that's good on the chart is if we look at the price action here and the RSI at 42,100 or 42,800, the RSI was around 69, and then now we're at 46,000, and the RSI is a little bit lower at 64. So that leads me to believe that we're going to be having some more room to run. I think we can definitely go up higher in the next couple of days. There's obviously more room for that. Even if we look at the daily chart, we've been going up, but the daily chart has been holding steady right around 69.70 mark on the RSI. So we'll have to keep an eye on it, but I do think there's obviously more room for Bitcoin to go up in the short term. We'll have to pay attention, obviously, day by day how things go. Doge, if we look at the 4-hour chart here, peaked, when was that? The 7th, it peaked at 28 cents. It's fallen down and it's been crawling back up now. It's at 26, almost 27 cents. RSI has definitely come way down, which is good, giving us more room to run. Let's look at Stellar. Stellar is also having a nice, nice run right now. It is getting close to the 200-day moving average. It looks like it may break it within the next couple of days, and then we'll be above it. We've also had a nice run up. We've had a nice RSI come down and then come back up, obviously, because of this spike that we've had here. Litecoin is still trading above the 200-day moving average, which is a great news to see. We want to see that continue on in this bull run, and I think we've definitely got more room for it to grow. Looking at the RSI as well, we're higher, but we're lower on the RSI, which is a good sign, meaning that we're not overbought yet. Cardano has just been pumping it. I mean, within the last, 12, 16 hours or so, 24 hours, it has just gone way up. So if we look at it on how much it has increased by almost 20% in the last day or so. So we're definitely up above the 50-day moving average. I'd like to see the RSI come down a little bit. We need a little bit of breather here. But we'll talk about the Cardano news, why it's pumping right now really hard. So we'll look at that later on. Ethereum is still trading above its peak here that was reached on the 7th as well. So that's a good sign. It's above the 50-day and the 200-day. Down here, RSI has come down, which obviously gives us more room to run as well. Hive Blockchain pre-market hours is trading at 319, so it's up 8 cents pre-market, and they are supposed to post earnings on tomorrow. That's at least what they posted in their press release, going back almost 2 weeks now. So we'll keep an eye on it. I think with them, they may not have a blockbuster breakout reporting period for that. Mainly because I think not all the miners were installed that they ordered. Most of those are being installed after they're reporting on this, I believe. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Actually, how many they got installed, we'll go over the press earnings report once it comes out. And then we got Marathon is trading at 35.73, which is 3 cents higher in the pre-market. It has come down a little bit from the RSI. And we'll have to keep an eye on it. Obviously, this all trades with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up, these Mara, Hive go up as well. And then Coinbase reported yesterday their earnings, and we'll talk about those as well. But it's up in pre-market. It's at 276.55, which is an increase of about $6.88. Full disclosure, I do own Coinbase stock. I have 3 shares of it. I bought it at the IPO, and then I averaged down a little bit on the price, so I think I'm down 10% on it right now. I'm going to hold on to it until this bull market ends, which I think is going to be by the end of the year, maybe sometime early next year with crypto. So we'll keep an eye on it. And what else we got here? Standard Lithium, also been kind of keeping an eye on this one as well. It is continuing to go up higher. I think this is obviously driven by the battery play that's going on with the automobiles, with manufacturers looking to build electric vehicles. This is going to be a good stock with the demand obviously getting greater every day. All right, so let's get into the news here now. So, excuse me. One of the things I want to talk to you about is institutions are buying Bitcoin like it's late 2020. The amount of Bitcoin available on derivatives exchanges hits its lowest since May 11th before the China miner rout took hold. Bitcoin reserves on derivatives exchanges have dropped to levels last seen before the May price crash. Data from on-chain analytics services CryptoQuant confirmed that as of Tuesday, derivatives reserves totaled 1.256 million BTC, the least since May 11th. Institutions repeat Q4 2020. Against the backdrop of institutional interest returning to cryptocurrency instruments, such as Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, figures show that major players have, in fact, been adding to their BTC holdings through the downturn. Big money has been buying. Analyst William Clement III commented this week. Exchange balances prove that the point, with derivatives platforms seeing a repeat of trend last witnessed at the end of 2020. Even during the most intense phase of BTC bull run this year, derivatives balances conversely grew. A decreasing balance characterized only the very beginning on the run to 64,500. Okay, so that's interesting. Since May 19th, entities with 10K to 100,000 BTC have added 269,450 to their holdings, worth 12.1 billion. Clement added, highlighting further data. Accumulation in action. Institutions have not been put off by any overriding narrative from within or beyond cryptocurrencies, including China's miner rot since May or the ongoing saga over the United States infrastructure bill. As Cointelegraph previously reported, retail exchange balances have already been heading lower for some time. As of Tuesday, the total exchange balance figure stood at 2.44 million BTC, also at 3-month low. So that signifies to us that people are moving their coins off the exchanges. They're obviously preparing for another bull run. So that's good news. All right. That's kind of what we're seeing everywhere else. Obviously, the price of Bitcoin is increasing. We're seeing more people being optimistic about the price going forward. Let's talk about Coinbase profits surge following volatile stretch of cryptocurrency trading. So Coinbase shares rose as much as 2.1% in extended trading Tuesday after reporting second quarter revenue that was stronger than analysts had expected. Here's how the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the U.S. did versus expectations per Refinitiv estimates. Revenue $2.23 billion versus $1.78 billion expected. So we're looking at almost $500 million more. Earnings $3.45 per share adjusted which excludes stock-based compensation benefits versus $2.33 expected. So that's $1.12 higher than expected. That's great. The company's net profits for the quarter was $1.6 billion, up nearly 4,900% from a year earlier, following a volatile stretch of trading for cryptocurrencies. That's a huge increase for them. I'm surprised the stock isn't doing better than it is. Coinbase's fate is tethered to the performance of digital assets like Bitcoin. The company generated $2 billion in revenue, including $1.9 billion in transaction revenue and more than $100 million in subscription and services revenue. Bitcoin prices fell about 41% during the quarter, and that's probably why you're seeing the results that you are. Had the prices of Bitcoin been higher, I think you would have had even better results. Monthly transacting users grew to 8.8 million, up 44% from the previous quarter, while trading volume rose 38% to 462 billion from the previous quarter as well. So, I mean, great numbers for them. I think they're going to continue to do better than that. I'm thinking the stock could possibly go up to as high as $450, $500 in the next couple of months to possibly a year. So I'm going to hold on to the stock, and we'll have to just pay attention to see what's going on with crypto, obviously. Next story is 611 million in cryptocurrency stolen in massive hack. Excuse me. Poly Network, a protocol for swapping cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, announced on Tuesday that it was hacked, resulting in the loss of 611 million. The hack is suspected to be the largest fraud in decentralized finance, or DeFi, in history. The network tweeted the news and urged exchanges to block all the funds that were taken. Here's their tweet. Important notice: we are sorry to announce that Poly Network was hacked on Binance Chain, Ethereum, and Polygon assets had been transferred to hackers' addresses. And then there's the addresses there. We call on all miners of affected blockchain and crypto exchanges to blacklist tokens coming from the above addresses. It tweeted providing 3 addresses that says the assets have been transferred to. I mean, that is a huge hack. And it's unfortunate. I don't know if it's actually people's coins that got hacked, or if it's just their coins that got hacked. The article didn't say in here, so I'm hoping it's not the individuals' coins that got hacked. Poly Network swaps tokens across different blockchains, including Ethereum and Ontology, as well as the blockchain for Bitcoin. It was formed from by an alliance between the teams behind multiple blockchain platforms, namely Neo, Ontology, Switch.io, according to the block. According to Crypto News, 273 million in assets was taken in Ethereum tokens, 253 million in Binance Smart Chain, and 85 million in USDC. And then Polygon Network stated, we will take legal action and we urge the hackers to return the assets. You can urge them all you want, but you're probably not going to get it. They're hackers. They're going to try to figure out a way to move those coins somehow. You may have to get, obviously, the FBI or some other government agencies involved to see if they can somehow stop the coins from being transferred or get them back somehow, like we had with the oil pipeline. They were able to recover some of the coins from the hackers. So we'll keep an eye on this. But the takeaway from this is, if you're using an exchange, DeFi, I don't know how DeFi works. I haven't played around with DeFi that much. But you always want to get your coins off of those places and put them into your own hardware wallets where they're secured, they're in your possession, and they're not on the network where they can be hacked and stolen. So whether you use like a treasure wallet or a ledger wallet, use those. Don't leave your coins on the exchanges. Don't leave them on the DeFis if you can. But that's one thing I'll have to look into, is whether DeFi allows you to keep your coins on your own wallets or if they have to be on their systems. All right, next story. Excuse me. Cardano price rallies to 2-month high as Alonzo anticipation builds. ADA price increased 12% in 24 hours as Charles Hoskins teased the arrival date for smart contract. 600 million protocol. Let's talk about that. We just talked about this. An advanced bearish crypto bill in Congress and 100 billion regulatory settlement by BitMEX have done nothing to dampen enthusiasm for cryptocurrency buyers. Case in point, Cardano, the Ethereum competitor, which is teasing the introduction of smart contracts, has watched its native coin ADA surge in price over 12% in 24 hours to plateau at above 165. It hasn't been, it hasn't seen such heights since the first week of June. In an announcement of the announcement, Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson said Tuesday he expects to reveal the date on which smart contracts will be released on the Cardano mainnet. We'll be able to announce when the Alonzo hard fork is going to happen, and at that point you'll be able to run smart contracts on Cardano, he told viewers on Periscope. So that's what I believe is driving the price right now. Obviously, Cardano is run on a proof of stake system, which is Ethereum is going towards. So obviously, a lot less energy used for mining or for maintaining the blockchain. So we'll continue an eye on this. We'll let you know when the hard fork is going to happen, and I think the price is just going to continue to go up from there. There's a lot of hope with that DeFi will be able to use it, and obviously Cardano is also used for NFTs. So there's a lot more possibilities and use cases for Cardano if that happens. And finally, we talked about a little bit of Hive Blockchain. Hive Blockchain said it is planning on releasing their quarterly or annual filings on or before August. Sorry, it is. On or before August 12, 2021, and will issue a press release announcing completion of these filings at such time. So the 12th is tomorrow. We'll let you know if we get the results or if they delay them again. I know they've been having a lot of problems because they do work across multiple jurisdictions as far as different countries that have their mining equipment in. So that makes it a little bit more difficult for them, but still they got to get their act together and release the numbers in a timely manner when they're supposed to, which I think will only help their stock going forward, right? So I think that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think about as far as institutions buying, if you think that's going to continue on with this bull run that we were having. And then Coinbase, where do you see Coinbase going? I'd be interested to know what you think on that one. And then obviously the Cardano price, where do you see that one going as well? Let me know in the comments down below. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have some news for you on Hive, and then we'll also keep an eye on Coinbase to see how it does today and tomorrow. So that's all I got for you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the day. You know, life is short. Have fun out there, and I'll see you tomorrow.